The things you need to become, they do not begin from outside of you. They begin from inside of you. And it's a practical story. What was the first place I ever practiced journalism? Apart from we're done as NIJ, you did in 3 months here, and then you finish. But you're done with the first year, you did 3 months, and then you're done with the second year, you're doing an IT that's supposed to make you transit into HSD, blah, blah, blah. Like that. Apart from all of that, Punch was where I did my very first. So you say, she got her feet in journalism, it's Punch. And I was there for 13 years. And after 13 years, it was time to move on to do something else. So what were the things that helped me? My sort of talk today might not be what everybody will do, but I'm sure there are 1 or 2 persons in the room that will need. I just decided to come from this angle, just so that we're sure that we have every aspect checked in. The first I want to talk about is introspection, and that's why I say that it doesn't begin from outside of you, it begins from inside. You see here, you see everybody here. If you sit with them and interview them, you'll find out there's something inside of them that drives who you see outside. You need to connect that. If you do not connect with it, you can hold all the certificates in the world and still feel as confused as if you didn't school. You still wonder, and then if God catches you, and then will you believe that way with your certification? If you are not now making the kind of money that you think you should be making at that time, then it's double wahala. But what's the point? Introspect. It's not late. Actually, I would advise parents to help their children start doing this earlier in life. Start checking inside of you. What are your follow-ups? Life gives us a clue. There's no way you can jettison everything that came with you and things that you don't need to struggle to do. And you want to try and be a first person in something like second nature. It's possible, but you are going to have to struggle a bit other than trying to be first where you have a tendency to be first. So what are your unique things? Introspect. That is, take a visit inside. Take a journey inward. Ask yourself the critical questions about you. My attention this morning is on you. When you are right, everything you lay your hands on, it follows you. So it's very for you actor is crucial to your career. In the matrix that I will introduce you to about career, I will introduce it first to you. Unfortunately, the person we least have time for is you, is myself. So, but that's the powerhouse. Every deep writer, every deep thinker understands the moment of withdrawing to themselves. Go and ask a Wole. He will tell you the importance of what I'm saying now. Look at anyone who is deep or did something phenomenal around you. He'll tell you about those moments when they have to connect with themselves. Very important, and I wanted to sound it out clearly. I have tagged it carefully, introspection. That is, take an inspection inside. There you will find yourself. Don't be afraid. You will find the good, the bad, and the ugly. You might find some things that are not looking like kids, but all come to the package. The things that are not too strong are there showing you the need for you to grow and fine-tune or hone, and then you become. So you find the gifts. You find the things that are unique to you. For some people, it's just as simple as the way they sound, their voice. And so that marks them out in broadcasting forever. You have to know that I have a phenomenal sound when I open my mouth to talk. They go to that point where they understand that this is a treasure. And they are able to push it, put it in perspective, and then it creates the differential between them and others. So you find what you're passionate about, you find what you're interested in, then, and I'll tag that too. So you're finding the hook. The second I is intention. Intention is crucial. I do corporate training for organizations. And one of the areas where I help people is the mindset. And I'm so glad that a number of people have made reference to mindset. And the amazing thing about mindset can be set until you reset it. It's called mindset because it's a way of seeing, responding, or relating with something. Until you do something different or shift the set, it remains. So, again, for professionals, in building your career, intention is crucial. Why do you, that's a why. Why do you want to be a journalist? It looks like an old school question. Can we not talk about this? Is what someone is thinking. What is very, very important. Because your why will determine how far you're willing to go. If you do not clear your why questions and get them right, you will suffer a burnout before you know it. It will even be a surprise to you that you burn out so quickly. Under why, you'll be talking about the dreams of what you want to achieve in journalism. What do I want to do? So personally, I always wanted to help people with their issues. That was major for me in writing. So I'm your human interest kind of journalism. Even when I'm guilty to the organization I worked for, I always talk about human angle. So that connected a lot with me. Even when I reported business stories, there were business stories with human angle. So if I were a journalist in that newsroom at the moment, the human angle to the way fuel prices are going like they'll never stop. And the impact on the prices of commodities that people need every day. Besides all the figures, or helping you make sense of the figure in the way it relates to you. What do you want to do with it? It will make a difference between you and others. It will determine whether you're able to go far. Because career talks about building, and in fact, building talks about having platform, growing. So what will help you stay on and be persistent or consistent is one of the things is intention. So under intention, you have your dream, the plan of what you want to do or become or be, the purpose, the why, the investment you're willing to go into, and then this leads you into intentional living. The third C, the third I for me, is inspiration. So once you're able to introspect to find what's different about me, you do the second one, intention. You're able to check your intentions. You are able to say, oh, this is why I want to do this. Honestly, the time you spend trying to understand your intention, you're going to waste your time. It will give you energy for the journey. The third one is inspiration. Inspiration is idea. So I heard T.O. mentioning idea. Ideas rule the world. It's a world of ideas. You need to be able to have a clear-cut idea or a discovery that is driven by learning. So, this is who I am. I found out this is my intention. The third one, what's the idea I'm running with? Clear-cut idea could help you be a better career person. And that will also tell you the need for you to build capacity. So under inspiration is where you are asking the questions about what are the things I need to do to get me where I thought I'd like to be. So you build capacity, you attend courses, you get mentoring, you get coaching, you get guidance, you keep staying on the lane of clarity. And I refer to that as what? Understanding you want it to take you. What would it take you? If you wanted to be the most sincere journalist ever, the journalist of the greatest repute, if that was the dream, for example, not only do I want to be a journalist, I found out that, oh, I have level, it's good. I want to be a journalist. Number three, I want to be the most helpful, because today, things that go for awards, they are not all the big things you used to know. It could be the most helpful journalist ever, that help people solve their issues. It could be the most inspiring ever. If that's the dream, then you begin to answer the question of someone who's going to be the most sincere, the most useful, the most helpful. What are the qualities that should be personal to me that I must build? So that tells you about what you must work on. The next one is innovation, and that was mentioned.